Strategy is basically way of configuring what individual or group does, also trying to perceive what they, we, I, you as a job might face, also make preparation. For instance, should I bring orange with me since my kid will be hungry? Or should I bring regular, drinkable, pure water with me since we as family have needs? This is basic at its least level strategy. If you want to go further, there are digital medium such as video game. Not belittle any form of created medium that are interactive video. That's basic video game definition. However, there is also one thing more: terrain. I'm terribly sorry, Pokemon does this extremely well. Starting from Generation 6, I think. Thing is, if you don't want to read a book called Art of War, please just do a Google search. This is what I can recommend. So terrain is this. So we can run easy on Olympic parkour. If it's mountainside, we have to be careful. Will it rain? Do we need any extra gear regarding condition? How terrain is not terrain. Terrain is set is actually not left to human in general. So we tend to take precaution. Also, there is act. It's like this. Every single game is based on act, such as player A does this move on this turn. If you don't want to wait, there are strategy game. 4K was the definition, I think. Yes. Yes. Also, there are, how do you act? You have to conclude your turn, basically. So you have to be in action in a way that does not, you don't have to yell, in my bank account I have this much money. No, just, for instance, log into your bank application, check your balance, and log out proper. If you want, if you need. If you don't want to, just slide it up. Yeah, application. I shouldn't be using that word, yes, too much, yeah, sometimes. So act means that it's some sort of principle, which means that we, as in energy-based life form, should always be in act, so that we can be considered in action. Last sentence, I'm not really sure what it means in its entirety. So, and there is the most important part, I, which means, so basically, when we or I act, which means do something, imagine it's written in some book that we don't know about. One step further. What happened? There is no question. All right. One step further. Drink water. Rest. speak with your colleague. All these conclude what I, or in that case, one means in limited sense, you. So that's why every single thing we do carries some sort of importance that we don't understand as in gratitude. So thing is, first I think throwing garbage on ground instead of a garbage bin, however you name it, is not an important act. No. Maybe someone's child school application will depend on my act 20 years later, and I will never have an idea about it. Now, you're going overboard is comment that I would receive. However, prove my claim is wrong. And then your mathematical, also philosophical questions will lose their meaning. That's what I defend in general. Human-based approach instead of sacredness of humanity in general. Consider this. I'm not going to speak about it. So what I recommend in general is we tend to react in ways that are not well perceived due to our, 1, past, 2, how we had to work, sometimes efficient, sometimes too much, sometimes over, sometimes days on without rest. Yes, we carry load as in I don't know. However, this is what made us we today. So while we're doing work, of course, we're doing good work. We're doing good work so that bad things, evil things, our past scar will fall, shed, heal. So there is, if possible, we should aim for healthier approach. Least harm principle in general is accepted. However, if absolutely necessary, we should not consider things final in general.